David Price hasn't been excellent. Stephen Wright has been excellent. But the question is, going forward, do you have more faith in Stephen Wright to keep it going or for David Price to turn it around?
I have more faith in Price to turn it around, and here's why. You can't trust a knuckleballer. They're so streaky. They're like three-point shooters. They're hot, they're cold. I mean, Tim Wakefield would have halves in years where he was unhittable. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the knuckle dances, sometimes it doesn't. I think Stephen Wright, to expect him to have a sub-2 ERA is absurd. I think he'll have a good year. Maybe if he's mid-threes by the end of the year, I think you take that. David Price, we all know, has struggled. Apparently, Dustin Pedroia found some glitch in his delivery, and he's going to turn it around. It's supposed to be a nice warm night on his next start on Thursday. Price has too much of a track record of production not to turn this thing around. His ERA is above 6, but I think as the weather gets warmer and he can kind of get the kinks out, I think Price will return. I don't think he'll be an all-star. I think if he ends the year 14, 15 wins, sub-4 ERA, you take that.
I'm worried about that warm weather aspect of this that you just brought up. I know, it's been thrown around that maybe in the colder weather he's not as good. Playoffs, postseason, that's colder weather, right. So that doesn't make me feel warm and tingly. But the answer is David Price because he's won a Cy Young. He's been one of the best pitchers in the league. Stephen Wright, I mean, we were trying to figure out if this is really happening. So Stephen Wright, it's great. I think he could keep it going into the later stages of this year, but I don't think if I have to put my faith with one player, it's David Price. Another thing that I don't love about David Price, John Lester, when he was here, lefty, horse. Big guy. Price is a skinnier guy, and when you're a fastball pitcher or more of a power pitcher, I'd rather see a bigger guy that holds up and stands the test of time.
91 to 93.
Not good enough.
Mid to high 90s. We need that to go up for sure.